Hi, in this video what we're going to do is we're just going to walk through setting up a multi-system simulation. So with the inbuilt simulator that we have in GX Works3, we can simulate multiple systems and we can have them working together as well. For this video, we'll just set up the simulation and get these two systems I have on the screen here. We'll get the two of them operating. We won't have anything exchanged between them, but we'll get the simulator up and running. So first off, just as set up here, I have two GX Works windows open. Okay, I don't have any program in these or anything like that. I haven't set parameters or anything. Okay, but what I have done is, and what you need to do is you need to save these two projects. Okay, so I've created a new project and I've saved it. So the first one here, just about C, is PLC1, and the second project over here I've saved as PLC2. Okay, so I just given them the two project names, and it's those two projects that we're going to be able to simulate. Okay, so let's just step through it. So simulation is under debug. So we go into simulation and then down here to system simulation, and we're going to start a system simulation. Now, this particular piece, it doesn't matter which PLC or which program or project I do that in. Okay, so once we start the simulator, it's going to ask me to add a system here. So we click on add system. It defaults to the project that I've started this in. So I did the debug here in PLC1, and that's the one it's defaulted to here. Okay, and it's going to call that system 1. So we just click OK on that. So it's added that in here as a system. And then we're going to add a second system. So in this case here, it's still defaulting to system 1. So we just did the three dots. Okay, and then we find our other project, PLC2, in this case. We'll open that, and it's going to put that in as system 2. So we just click OK on that. Okay, so now we can see we have our two systems here loaded up. We click Start, and that starts the simulation process. Okay, now you can see with the two simulators here, we're getting error lights on our two simulated PLCs. Okay, so we need to go in and connect each program to this, and then we need to upload the program. Okay, so we go to debug. We're going on PLC 1 here now, okay? So we're going to debug, simulation, system simulation, and we're going to connect simulation. So we're going to connect this program here. So system 1 is the one we want to connect, and we click connect on that. Okay, so you can see here now we have system 1, and you can see it's connected up the Network PLC GX3 project to that. Okay, and then we go to the other one. So, all right, PLC2 project over here, simulation, system simulation, connect simulation. Okay, and this is system 2 that we want to connect to. And we click connect on that. And in my simulation window now, you can see PLC2 has come in. So there's my two systems that I'm simulating. Okay, so now that we're simulating, we just go to PLC1 here, go to online, right to PLC, parameters, and program. Again, I haven't actually written the program here, but we're writing parameters and program anyway, because it's the parameters really we need to update here. You can see it's resetting the simulator, and then we click close, and we go to our simulator window here. Simulator 1 is now running, okay, and it's executing the code if I had a code in there. And we just go to PLC2, and we're going to write this program and parameters to the PLC, execute, close. Again, it's resetting the simulator, and you can see when it resets the simulator, it will just come out of that error state into the run state. So close that. Okay, now this window here, we need to leave this window open, okay, because that is my simulation window. But I can go now to each individual PLC here, and I can turn stuff on, turn stuff off, whatever I need to do with the two PLCs. If I've set the two PLCs here, if I've set them up to communicate with each other, using simple PLC communication or something like that, they will actually interact with each other now and communicate to each other as well. Okay, so that's our multi-system simulation. If you had three programs, you just go in and add another system to it and connect it up as it is there. When we're done, you can go through the disconnect. Sorry, not popping up here. You can go through disconnect, but if you just stop the simulation here, it will stop the simulator to disconnect everything and remove all your simulations. Okay, so now it's giving out to me it can't communicate with the two PLCs because I've shut them down. Right, so yes, I want to end the simulation. Okay, you see, because I was still in kind of monitor mode here on the two of these, that's why it's giving me those communication errors. Okay, so that's our multi-system simulation setup.